Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Well, August is punch month for me as I'm having a malfunction. Today we're going to be using the Label Me Fancy with the Bewitching bundle and the retired stamp set Cutest Halloween. I'll show you the card. Anyways, let me throw that aside there. I just did a card front. This is a cute little card. I'm using the in colors. And I wanted something in case you didn't have any DSP, something that really used the punch, the witch punch, as we use the stars, the hat, the little hat band. And this one is going to be on the inside. It's going to say, "Hey boo." But anyways, let's get started and I'll show you what we've got. Now, if you do not have this stamp set, the Bewitching bundle, this, let me center my camera more. Sorry, y'all. Okay. This stamp set has no sentiments in it, and I didn't really realize that till I got it home. I still would have bought it because I just thought the punch and the hats and the little witch's feet were just darling. So I pulled this from my retired stuff that had a punch with it. And I really like the little spider. We might pull him into the inside. We'll see or use the spider that came in it. But I'm going to be using this one. Have a Fabulous Halloween and Hey Boo. Those two are going to be on the inside of the card. Trick or Treat's going on the outside. So let's get started. But if you don't have it, you might have something in your paper pumpkin stash. So this is Hello Pumpkin from 2020. And there's a little witch's hat. This one says, "Have a happy Halloween. Give thanks. Hello Pumpkin. Trick or treat." Little pumpkin faces. So, you know, if you don't have the exact same thing, look for something in your paper pumpkin stash. That is what's so good about our paper pumpkins. You can already see I had a play. So let me go over. I have a list to show you of all my measurements and what I'm doing. So right here, let's walk through these. I have a white card base, 5.5 by 8.5. A layer of sweet sorbet at 5.5 by 4.25. A piece of parakeet party at 3 3/4 by 5. We have a piece of Orchid Oasis that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. We have a piece of black. Now I'm saying black because this is a piece of printer paper black, not basic black. Not because I don't have it, but because I have, you know, the card base and these 3 other layers, and the card's getting a little heavy. So I wanted to use this real nice and thin piece. So that is on purpose. Then we have a piece of basic white that is 1 inch by 4 3/4. Now we also needed a piece of Tahitian Tide, and I cut my piece here at 2.5 by 4 for the hat. I wanted something, you gotta see how you can punch this out. See how the hat goes like this? That's why I wanted to show you that. I wanted a handle for when I do this, like so. So that's why I cut that so big. If you don't want the handle, don't cut yours so big. So let's get started. You can see I was playing around with the little hats. So, and like I said, the Label Me Fancy punch is going to be for the inside of the card. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our inside of our card. And I have this really cute idea. That's why I need this to go right here. We are going to be using these little witch's feet here. And I want to do this little part in Parakeet Party. And I'm hoping this works because I don't have the Stampin' Right markers yet. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do like that. I'm going to go over it a little more than I should. And I'm going to take my finger and wipe that off. And then if I could find let me grab a tissue, wipe off my finger because of the Parakeet Party. Next, we're going to come in with the Starry Sky. And yeah, I'm daring. I'm going to do this right over all my work. I could have left that parakeet party from the looks of it. This would have butted up right there. Okay, so that is going to work. Now, I want it to say, hey boo there. So I am using this as this piece here. I should show you the hey boo to show me where I'm going to stamp that down, just like so. Now we have to repeat this because I want legs on this side. So I'm going to come in again with my parakeet party. That's good. And next we're going to come in with the Starry Sky. You could do the Sweet Sorbet, but I'm going to do just the Starry Sky as I figure out which way I want to handle these. And I'm just kind of looking down at this and looking at the line here of my ink pad and hoping not to get it up in the socks itself. That looks good. So once again, I got to put my hey boo here in place roughly and stamp these little witch's feet right about there. Ta-da! So we have our little witch's feet. Now the hey boo, we are going to re-stamp and do a little more on. That was just to give me an idea. So I'm bringing in this little piece of Scratch Basic White. I'm looking for my hey boo, which came off of its little block here. Because we are not going to stamp it in the Sweet Sorbet. I wanted to stamp it in the Tahitian Tide, matching our hat. And then we're going to use the Sweet Sorbet in a minute. So here's my hey boo. Okay, now I'm going to punch it out with the Label Me Fancy. And it doesn't matter which direction I go in. Then we're going to do a little bit of more stamping on this. And I have these cute little, from the Sweetest Halloween, these little candy corns, which may not be the perfect color, but I just want the two little ones in here. Let's see. Like so. Some there. Now we're going to bring in the stars. And we're going to use the I'm just going to put a few there. Now I'm going to bring in, let's switch it over. We got to change it up and do it again. And I just messed up by putting it in the wrong color. Okay. One more time. Tahitian Tide for the win, hopefully. Let's see. Bring this one in. X. Hey boo. Let's do it again. Now. Guess we're using the big one. Actually, it doesn't look half bad. Over here, I'm going to do the two little ones. And I want some stars in this. But first, we are going to go with the Orchid Oasis right there. I want to try not to get that halo going on in effect. Now we're going to clean this off because we need this again. And we need it to be in the parakeet party. So let's try this again. I'm going to turn it this way this time. Fun, bright colors. Oh, and I still got a little halo in there. That's all right. Gosh darn it. Maybe that one's a comet, huh? We can pretend it is anyways. So we're going to set that aside. And we're not done. We have this little spider that is hanging down. And I've already done him. I did him in Memento, and I did the same technique as these with the little dots in the Sweet Sorbet. And I like it like this, but this needs a little bit of coloring. So I'm going to take some Starry Sky that's on the sponge. And I'm just going to go around the outside of that. And I just realized that was off camera. Sorry, y'all. But I know you understand. And then we are going to take our little spider and put him hanging down somewhat. Not all the way down, just kind of down. So let's glue these in place. And then we'll know where to put Have a Fabulous Halloween. Make sure we get the glue on the side that we want glued down. And our wee little spider. And it is a hot day here. If you can hear the noise, it's my fan going. I think tomorrow we will have to break out and use the air conditioner, because I don't think I can handle much more of this heat. And I don't think the rest of my family wants to die of the heat either. So there we go. That is the partial of our inside of our card. Where is my Have a Fabulous Halloween? Not sure. I'm not sure now where I want to stamp it. I could do it in, that is Starry Sky. I was like, oh, if we did it in, what color? Where is the color I used? Orchid Oasis. No, we're going to do it in the Tahitian Tide. Okay. And we're just going to bring it right down here. Have a Fabulous Halloween. That's the inside of our card. And I wanted to put some more of these, like up here, just like so. Maybe put some more in here. You're not going to have much room in this card. I've kind of lost control of the inside. Okay. Let's close that up for now. Little fun just playing and creating. So here is our quarter sheet of cardstock. In the Sweet Sorbet, and put glue on it. It is a very, very hot day. And somehow I did not get that lined up right. Or my white card base needs a little trimming, and it does. And where's the guillotine? We're going to trim that down a bit. You can see it's just a little bit off, and it's not meant to be like that. But it's an easy fix if I get the guillotine on the countertop here. There we go. Now it's fixed. Just a wee bit of hairs to come off. So next we have our parakeet party, which is going down. Next. Now, if you didn't want to punch stars out like I have, you can just stamp them for this card. But I, however, now this we're not going to glue down right away. We're going to go ahead and go to our black piece, and we are going to pull the paper up towards us. And I'm kind of making a little curvy. There we go. And then we are going to place it on our Orchid Oasis. It just needed something to ground it. That's why I chose it. And you've already know why I chose the super thin printer paper. A black is because the card was just getting a little weighty. And there's no dimensionals on this card, though it doesn't mean you can't do so. So we still need to stamp our sentiment on the front, which is trick or treat, and that's going to be in the parakeet party. So on your 1-inch strip by 4 3/4, you stamp one up at the top, leave space, and stamp down at the bottom. That's all there is to that. And next we're going to glue this strip in its place. So just take a little bit of glue, determine where you want to place it, and there we have it. Now this piece is ready to get glued down. But I really liked all these bright colors. Reminds me of that parakeet party, reminds me of neon kind of green and lights, and so there we go. Okay, and now as you can see, I have some colors already started in for my stars, but I have this little strip and I'm just showing you how I done it. I've lost the paper now. That ain't gonna show you anything, is it? So you just take, you can take strips, you can take a larger strip, you can turn it sideways depending on the width of your scrap, and that's all this is scrap. You can get 2 or just 1, and that should just about do that. So before we go any farther, let's stamp for our hat. And I decided to choose this image for the hat for this card. And we're going to do our Tahitian tied. Now I'm going to show you again. It's good to keep one of these just as a template. The hat is not straight up and down. It's at an angle like this actually. So when you go to stamp it, you want to stamp it this way. And when it goes in, it, you know, because it's reversed, this is how it's stamping out. So just be aware, if you do it like this, you might run into a little trouble with punching it out. So tilt it a little like so, like it's mimicked in your punch. So this one we are going to do, oh, in the, I'm like, what color did I use? Oh, we are going to use, I'm thinking we're going to do the, no, we're going to stick with the Starry Sky. If I don't like it, I'll flip it over. So here we go. Ooh, looks good to me. So remember, I'm not going straight down. I'm cocking the hat up at an angle. Oh, that is cute. Okay, I like that. So let me move that out of the way. So you're going to see in a minute that now I don't have to like fuss with, because I cocked the hat first, I don't need to fool around with worrying about getting it in there. So right now when I punch like this, I'm going to get 3 more stars. I'm going to get me a little hat band, which I have a little bit going on here. You can see in the different colors, I've tried which colors I want. But because I know that I really want this parakeet party, I have that strip right here, and I'm just going to stick it in there like so and pop. Now I get the color I wanted. So we are going to glue this right in there. And I love that parakeet party. Yeah. Maybe it was too slim of a piece. Let's see. Paper snips to the rescue. Uh-oh. I don't know what the dogs are barking at. Okay. Probably a fake animal on TV, knowing my daughter's dog. Cartoon dogs, you name it, that dog will bark at it. So, now we're going to place our little hat just like so. And I'm already going to send this out in the mail like tomorrow. I know somebody who loves Halloween, loves fall. So let's get on with now. Our little stars are the fun part. So all I've done is I started placing dots of glue here and there. Maybe one there, there, and we'll see right there. I'm gonna start, there's a little bat, we need that one. So let's start with these larger blobs. I like this color there. We have black ones for over there. Don't forget the little ones. And we're just popping the stars in their spots. I want some smaller ones. And I'd like a little black one right there. One there. There. Just pick through which ones you want. Thanks. I think that one deserves a black one over here. And I need a few more. And I think I need like one over here. And I do want this one right there, so I need one more little bit of glue. And that one there, and I think, oh, we have another spot up here, which can go with a black one. Ta-da! Now for the hat band. This little punch is years old now, but it's a little bat, and you could get a little bat sticker. You could do anything you really wanted. I thought it looked really cute on the hat band in the center, and that's why I chose my little bat for the card. That's quick and easy, a darling little card. Take some Wink Estella, and you can do your little bats. Do the little circles. You could speckle this card with the little Wink Estella if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I show you on this one, which I will put on a card. I did just the inside of the spider web. So there is my card using our punch, and I went, like I said, a little crazy on the inside, but I still think it's cute as a button. So anyways, I hope you like this video. Something different colors for Halloween, not the traditional colors. A little out of my box, and I am enjoying playing with the new toys I got. I am so excited. So I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you purchased this set and then all of a sudden decided when you got it, I love it, but there's no sentiments. I didn't realize that. I still would have bought it anyways. But have a great day, YouTube. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.